So let's talk about Minions and Monsters. This is the latest film in the Minions franchise, and I would go out on a limb and say maybe their best one since Despicable Me 1. I will tell you why in a bit, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Check us out wherever you can as well, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, or Letterboxd, all provided here. We're trying to get to those next levels over there, so really would appreciate you if you go follow us as well. Make sure you give a hype to this video, something you can do from your cell phone, which would really help a lot. But let's talk about Minions and Monsters, which I'm going to tell you, I was a little bit of skepticism here going in. Like, I love the Minions since Despicable Me and all of that, and I was just curious as to what else could they really do with this franchise, and they proved me like I was wrong to be skeptic, and I don't think I'll ever be skeptic again. The Minions have a lot in them. This new film follows a whole new tribe, because now there's new tribes here, and these are a tribe of minions that have nothing to do with the ones from Gru, by the way. These are a whole new tribe, and this movie is set in the 1920s, so 48 years before the first Despicable Me. And these minions are looking for a big boss, just as all minions do, right? Someone to serve, and they go about, they're trying to find it. This tribe, there's two outliers here, well, three actually, and they are out on a mission to make a film. They want to make movies, tell stories, and this film is a love letter to Hollywood at its core, which I really enjoyed, and to cinema as a whole. James, Henry, and Ed are the three minions you follow here. They are being led by a ruthless-ish leader, not a ruthless, but he pretty much is like, I want to find a big boss, and that's all I want to do. I don't care about stories, I don't care about movies, that's what we're here to do. But James and Henry and Ed are like, no, we want to make movies. And we see the minions as they traverse Hollywood in the 1920s, as Hollywood is just starting to come up and become a huge deal. They're making movies and all of this, and eventually decide to make a movie of their own, right? They've been working for the movies, but now they want to make their own movie. And that's basically the story that you follow here, with a little bit of other stories in it. There's romance, there's horror, there's action, there's thrills, there's a ton of laughs, and I'm telling you, I think everybody's going to be talking about this clown minion by the end. But more on that in another video. Overall, though, I was impressed by this film. I think the animation is just as gorgeous. Like, Illumination has some of the most dazzling and incredible world like I've seen it from an animation studio in quite some time, and they continue to do that here as well. Like, these are amazing set pieces they create. The minions are as funny as ever, a lot more slapsticky, a bit of a darker humor here, I will tell you as well. Like, some of the things that happen in this film kind of threw me by surprise as well. I was just like, oh, they're going there now, and I really think that that is a test to their audience, and just how I think everybody loves the minions. Like, at the early screening I went to, lots of different ages. I think that they are just a very universally loved, like, character, right? And I think that just goes to show how much Illumination has built these characters up for almost 2 decades now. They are incredible to see, and I think that there is a lot of breath inside of them as well. This movie basically follows also the minions conjuring up monsters, which adds a whole new layer that I was kind of a little bit on the fence with at first, how this would work, but it works so well, and I am just like astonished how incredible it is, because there's a lot here that you really do enjoy from it. Some of the voice acting as well, from Trey Parker, Zoe Dutch, Christoph Waltz, and also Jesse Eisenberg, and I was just like, this is incredible. Like, I'm really loving what I'm seeing here. It just felt so fresh and so brand new. Even though the minions have been around for a while now, I still felt like there was a lot that I hadn't seen before that they're showcasing here, and I'm just like, incredible stuff. And I will say, it is a story that can feel very simple, but it is a story that has a lot of emotional beats that just hit so well, because at its core, this movie is about believing in your dreams, the creative process, and never abandoning the field to make art, even though in the hardships that may come, community, the amazing experience of the communal theater experience, going to see a movie with a crowd that's just ready for it as well. And it really makes you appreciate and love films more. You can tell that this movie is inspired by maybe Babylon or other movies that are about the love and appreciation when it comes to filmmaking, and I think Minions does it so well. This is just one of the best movies of the year. I'm not even kidding. It is a movie you go and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to come out with a smile. You're going to come out thinking to yourself, I need to go watch a lot of these classic movies that they reference here. I would think that that would definitely be a video I want to do, is talking about all of the references that are made, because you're going to be like, wait, that's from that movie, this is from this movie, and that's from from this and this and that, a cameo for one of the biggest directors of all time as well in here. It is just a love letter to cinema, honestly, and I couldn't think of a better way to do it as they did it here. I think that Minions has a lot that they still can tell, and I am just so amazed by Illumination and everything they continue to do. So overall, I can't even give you a bad thing about this movie besides maybe it should have been longer, because I would have loved to see a lot more of the Minions tackling other films from the whole history of films, and I think I would be open to seeing a show where they just do different movies. I thought that this movie was hilarious. It had some great action, a lot more darker humor than I was expecting, a bit of romance, and I love just how inclusive they're becoming with some of the things that they showcase here, because Ed, for example, is a minion that doesn't speak, so they use sign language and all that, and I love seeing those things on the big screen because I think it's so important. So overall, Minions and Monsters, check it on the biggest screen possible. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna love it, and it's gonna leave you inspired. I just couldn't see how it won't leave you inspired to chase those artistic dreams that you may have and continue your creative process, because we need a lot more of it in the world. But let me know what you thought about Minions and Monsters, if you watched it, or if you plan to watch it, or if you haven't watched it, why the hell not are you watching it? It is an incredible film, trust me. One of my favorites. I don't know, Letterboxd top 5, maybe, but we'll talk more about that in another video. But make sure you are hyping this video up. That's a new thing that YouTube appreciates, besides the thumbs up as well. But I think you can only hype it on a mobile device. So if you're watching on a mobile device, just look right there. You should see somewhere where you can hype the video. Helps out a lot. And if you haven't already for the other videos, go do that as well. And make sure you are following us wherever you can, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, or Letterboxd. We're trying to build those up to get more opportunities to do a lot more things and bring them to you as well. So make sure you go follow us over there. TikTok's our big goal right now at 10,000 subscribers for the summer. Let's see if we can get to that. But as always, that is going to do it for me on the road to 50,000 here on YouTube. So hit the subscribe and notification bell. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Minions. Are you excited or are you not? And make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.
Behold, the all-powerful Irene!